When I first entered the fabric space, I was very interested in the space itself. The fabric itself is an art space, but it also used to be a factory space. And I think that is very interesting. Eindhoven is so tied to factory work that there's just so much material for me to kind of like explore onto. And I'm trying to see how do we kind of tell the story of this transition, right? How the fabric used to be a factory space, but now it has become like a space for people to gather to think. So the laborer space becomes like an intellectual space for people to just work their brains instead of working with their hands. I just thought like, oh, that's a fun kind of topic to start a dialogue, yeah. For this project, I'm engaging with Vincent and Hakan. And I've already made it a point since the beginning of my career that every year I try to do one or two projects that's collaborative. So the sewing skills of Vincent, and Hakan is training up to be a programmer for the industrial machines, and that's what he wants to be. So I thought, oh, let's try to do something interesting. I wanted to introduce just one lonely machine inside the space. Because I wanted to contrast as well this image that I found in the archives of like the space being a factory grounds where there used to have a lot of humans and a lot of machines, and I imagine as well that the acoustics for the factory must have been also very loud and crazy. And I wanted to kind of contrast it with just one machine, the last machine, or like perhaps a machine that got lost and found its way into the space. And it's just like lonely now. And because of the vastness, you can see how the sounds expands as well. So that's something that I'm trying to explore on, using the machine as like a performer in that space. When I was thinking about this project, I was thinking about the questions of where we're heading. When the city was like a factory-based city that had different values, and where we are at right now and where Eindhoven is right now, I feel like there is a slow, gradual shift in where people are heading into. And I think that the exhibition is trying to reflect on that, on our past, and how it shaped where we are right now, but also then from here, where are we going from here? If you kind of get into the history of like the city itself and how Philips built the city, there was a lot of values that you kind of don't see anymore. It becomes like this myth of like the past. And those are the questions I'm lingering upon, yeah.